Welcome to MotoGP World. Today we start 2026 with exciting updates from the MotoGP paddock. Our first focus is on Marc Márquez, who recently appeared at Ducati's 2026 bike presentation in Medana di Campiglio, Italy. The nine-time world champion revealed he still gets butterflies before races and confirmed his top goal for this season is to fight for his 10th world title. Marquez said that in 2025, he overcame the biggest challenge of his career, which was simply returning to winning form after his injury and setbacks. Now he feels ready to push harder. He emphasized that while there is no obsession, there is a clear objective and a sense of responsibility to perform at the highest level. His recovery is progressing well. The bone healed faster than expected, allowing him to approach the upcoming Malaysia test better prepared than before. Regarding his future with Ducati, Marquez stated that contract negotiations are nearly complete, rating them 9 out of 10. Notably, Aprilia CEO Massimo Rivola hinted that in 2027, the Ducati lineup could include Marc and rookie Pedro Acosta. Although Marquez himself remains focused on his current teammate Francesco Bagnaia and respects the existing team dynamics. On his main rivals for the title, Marquez expects a much more competitive season compared to last year. He mentioned names like Pecco Bagnaia, Pedro Acosta, Marco Bezzecchi, and the entire MotoGP field, reminding viewers that every season is unpredictable and success depends on balancing speed with risk management. Turning to KTM, the Austrian manufacturer unveiled its 2026 MotoGP colors and rider lineup in an online presentation this week. Maintaining its signature bright orange livery across both the Red Bull KTM factory and Tech3 teams, KTM keeps the same 4 riders: Pedro Acosta and Brad Binder in the factory team, Maverick Viñales and Enea Bastianini with Tech3. The team's motto, "Same colors, same ambition," signals their commitment to continuity and progress in this final championship year with the 1000cc RC16 machine. Pit Bearer, KTM's motorsport director, acknowledged that last year the team struggled to get the best out of their package consistently, but expressed confidence in improved performance for the season ahead. He praised the quality of their rider group and staff and emphasized the focus on maximizing results in 2026. Pedro Acosta, reflecting on 2025, admitted the season started tough, but we continue with more information from the world of MotoGP. Focusing now on Ducati's technical preparations for the 2026 season and beyond. David Barana, the technical director of Ducati, recently spoke about the challenges the team faces, especially with the new regulations on engine development. For this year, 2026, teams must work under a freeze on engine development, given that next year there will be a completely new engine formula. Barana explained that this freeze means Ducati will use the same engine as last year, with only minor components allowed to change, potentially influencing performance slightly. This approach allows teams to focus resources on designing the 2027 power units. Since from next year on, MotoGP will essentially restart with all manufacturers developing new machines from scratch. Barana also detailed how Ducati's strategy involves refining multiple small areas rather than looking for a single big breakthrough. After several years of regulatory stability, the motorcycles are extremely advanced, so improvements come from accumulating gains in various aspects of the bike, from aerodynamics and chassis tweaks to engine fine-tuning. An interesting factor for Ducati this season is the switch from Michelin to Pirelli tires, a move that requires adjustments and careful testing. Barana admitted this change adds complexity, but believes it will significantly impact bike behavior and performance moving forward. Turning attention to the competition, Barana recognizes that rivals have closed the gap by the end of last season, making Ducati's dominance less obvious. He specifically mentioned Honda, who will lose their engine concessions this year, which could lead to a stronger comeback for the Japanese manufacturer. This change is expected to make the 2026 season highly competitive, as Honda regains full development capabilities, presenting a renewed challenge to Ducati and other leading teams. Looking ahead, Ducati is working diligently in parallel on their 2027 project. The power unit is further along due to its longer development cycle, but chassis and aerodynamic work are taking more time, partly because the tire supplier change has introduced new variables. According to Barana, the team is carefully balancing innovation and reliability to maintain competitiveness as the sport transitions to new regulations. This technical insight comes at a crucial moment when riders and teams gear up for pre-season testing, with the next official tests scheduled in early February in Sepang. How Ducati manages these technical challenges and competition. And finally, we have some crucial updates from the world of MotoGP as the 2026 season approaches. KTM has unveiled their 2026 project featuring the familiar orange-dominated RC16, with subtle additions of black in the design. The team lineup remains strong with Pedro Acosta, Brad Binder, Maverick Viñales, and Enea Bastianini representing KTM and Tech3. Acosta, the young star who has risen through the ranks winning Moto3 and Moto titles with KTM, is currently in negotiations amid speculation about his future. Although there are strong rumors linking him to Ducati's official team, VR46 with Ducati, or Honda, Acosta intends to give his best for KTM this year, possibly his last with the factory that has been so pivotal in his career. Reflecting on 2025, Acosta admitted it was a challenging year that started with tough adaptation, but ended with commendable top 5 finishes and a battle for third in the World Championship. He also highlighted the importance of his team's support during difficult moments, which helped keep everyone motivated. Brad Binder, his teammate, shared his pride in his first MotoGP victory at Brno and spoke about recovering from a tough 2025 season. Binder will enter 2026 with a new crew chief, hoping this fresh dynamic will help him reach his full potential. Meanwhile, Maverick Viñales, now under new management at Tech3 with Gunther Steiner, described his 2025 as split into 2 very distinct parts due to a serious high-side injury at Sachsenring. Viñales has teamed up with Jorge Lorenz as his technical coach, a collaboration that has already begun to transform his approach to riding by focusing on precision combined with aggression, qualities essential for handling the KTM RC60. Viñales is also rumored to be in line to replace Acosta in the official KTM team for 2027, showing KTM's continued faith in his development. Lastly, Enea Bastianini expressed confidence in his growing familiarity with the KTM and the team, eager to capitalize on the potential he saw in 2025 and fight for significant results this year. On the other side of the paddock, Ducati's technical director David Barana has shared insights about their approach to the 2026 season, which poses the dual challenge of maintaining competitiveness while preparing for the major regulation changes in 2027. Due to the freeze in engine development for this year, teams must focus on optimizing the current package while simultaneously designing a new engine from